Today I will conjugate 3 new verbs in 6 different tenses. Welcome back to this channel. Hello, if you're new here, I'm Sara. I teach you Urdu with Pakistani dramas, songs, movies, etc. Shows and movies provide real life context for language learning, so I love teaching through them. If you're an absolute beginner, I make grammar lessons as well. You can check out in the playlist section. So in this lesson, I'll teach you 3 intransitive verbs and conjugate each of them in 6 different tenses. So now let's get started. So here you can see I pulled up my whiteboard. Usually on these whiteboards I teach my students during my lessons. If you're interested in taking private lessons, the link is in the description. So the first verb, as you can see, is sona. Sona is to sleep, sona, and it also means gold, but that is like completely irrelevant to this verb. Basically our subject is female, so the ending would just be e. Soy, मैं सोई. If you want to learn the past simple tense or any tense for that matter, you can visit this playlist on my channel. The sample sentences that I'm going to use today are going to be very simple because this lesson will cater beginner level students. So the second tense will be present perfect tense, which is something that happened in the past but still is relevant right now. So I have slept. मैं सोई हूँ. I have slept. आज मैं सोई हूँ. I have slept today. आज मैं सोई हूँ. If you want to say I slept 8 hours, मैं 8 घंटे सोई हूँ. मैं 8 घंटे सोई हूँ. 8 घंटे means 8 hours. The next one would be the past habitual tense, which is something that happened in the past and used to happen. So पहले मैं 11 बजे तक सोती थी. पहले मैं 11 बजे तक सोती थी. Before or a while ago, I used to sleep at 11 o'clock. Tak means till or until. Now the present habitual tense. मैं रात को जल्दी सोती हूँ. मैं रात को means at night. जल्दी means early. सोती हूँ. One is present continuous tense, something that is ongoing, somebody sleeping, right? मैं आजकल बहुत सो रही हूँ. मैं आजकल बहुत सो रही हूँ. I'm sleeping a lot nowadays. मैं आजकल बहुत सो रही हूँ, which indicates a temporary nature of this action. The future tense will be the verbal stem and the suffix ongi. मैं आज देर से सोऊंगी. मैं आज देर से सोऊंगी. I will sleep late. देर से means late. मैं आज means today. मैं आज देर से सोऊंगी. So you know what I'll do in the next example? I'll not put English translation, just because it will challenge you to understand Urdu without the translation. For the next one, we will take a male subject. The verb we are taking is रहना, which is to live. I lived. मैं रहा. I lived. Now it's reh, but when you're speaking quickly, you say raha. मैं रहा. I lived. मैं अमेरिका में 10 साल रहा. मैं अमेरिका में 10 साल रहा. I lived in America for 10 years. मैं जापान में रही हूँ. मैं जापान में रहा हूँ. मैं जापान में रहा हूँ. I have lived in Japan. मैं जापान में रहा हूँ. I have lived in Japan. So this is something you can say when people say, have you lived in Japan? Yes, I've lived in Japan. For that you can say, मैं जापान में रहा. मैं जापान में रहा हूँ. The next one is the past habitual. मैं पाकिस्तान में रहती थी. मैं पाकिस्तान में रहता था. मैं पाकिस्तान में रहता था. I used to live in Pakistan. मैं पाकिस्तान में रहता था. Present simple or present habitual. मैं बर्तानिया में रहती हूँ. मैं बर्तानिया में रहती हूँ. बर्तानिया is Britain. मैं बर्तानिया में in Britain रहती हूँ. और for men रहता हूँ. मैं बर्तानिया में रहता हूँ. आजकल मैं कैलिफोर्निया में रह रहा हूँ. आजकल मैं कैलिफोर्निया में रह रहा हूँ. आजकल means nowadays. Aaj is today, kal is yesterday and tomorrow. So all of them together is nowadays. मैं कैलिफोर्निया में in California रह रहा हूँ is living. मैं अगले साल जनूबी एशिया में रहूँगा. मैं अगले साल जनूबी एशिया में रहूँगा. रहूँगा. Okay, so our next verb is, let's see a transitive verb. Let's use a transitive verb for this time. The verb that we're going to use is dhona. Now, intransitive verb is the verb that does not require an object, whereas transitive verb requires a direct object. So, dhona means to wash, and you wash something. You wash your face, your hand, your car, anything that is a direct object. So that means the subject will get a ne. मैंने for the past simple tense. So मैंने कपड़े धोए. मैंने कपड़े धोए. कपड़े is the object, that is clothes. And the verb A is agreeing with the number and gender of cloth. So clothes is plural. It's also masculine. So the ending of the verb is dhoe, kapde. Kapde and dhoe. It's an agreement with each other. Next one is the present perfect tense. So I have washed my clothes. मैंने कल अपने कपड़े धोए हैं. मैंने कल अपने कपड़े धोए हैं. I have washed my clothes. अपने means my. So the possession kapde. So the subject मैं is also the possessor of the object kapde. Therefore, my changes from mere to अपने. मैंने कल अपने कपड़े धोए हैं. The next one is, पहले मैं हर पीर को कपड़े धोता था. पहले मैं हर पीर को कपड़े धोता था. I used to wash my clothes every Monday. पीर को is on Monday. आजकल मैं हफ्ते को धोता हूँ. आजकल मैं हफ्ते को धोता हूँ. हफ्ते को means on Saturday. धोता हूँ, I wash. मैं बर्तन धो रहा हूँ. मैं बर्तन धो रहा हूँ. I'm washing dishes. मैं बर्तन धो रहा हूँ. कल मैं अपनी गाड़ी धोऊंगा. कल मैं अपनी गाड़ी धोऊंगा. कल मैं अपनी गाड़ी धोऊंगा. Kal means tomorrow. Apni means my. Again, I and my together in this sentence. So, meri changes into apne. Apni gaadi, my car, dhonga, will wash. So now is the time to wrap up the video. If you would like a PDF file, you can become a Patreon on my Patreon page. If you have learned anything from this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you later. Have a good day and goodbye.